The culmination of years of work is rapidly approaching Taiwan's junior high school students. Ninth graders will sit the Comprehensive Assessment Program, or CAP exam, on May 16th and 17th.
Education authorities have instituted many changes to CAP arrangements this year to minimize the risk of COVID-19 spread. A second exam sitting will be held for students in quarantine for the first time ever.
And Taipei City has announced particularly strict rules. Parents won't be allowed to hang around at the exam center to offer support, as is a common practice.
Crowds of parents waiting for the children outside exam rooms are a familiar yearly sight. But this year, for students taking the CAP in Taipei, it won't look like this. To minimize infection risk, Taipei students will be required to eat lunch at their exam desk, with food provided by invigilators. They'll have isolation boards on the desks to prevent droplets of liquid spreading. All exam rooms must have the door open, a window open, and air conditioning on to ensure a constant flow of fresh air.
We'll do a demonstration of lunch being distributed and eaten, as these are rather important points. In the Taipei area, in the Taipei Basin, it might be awfully hot. So for the first time in history, everyone will turn air conditioning on as well as open doors and windows. So this must be thoroughly rehearsed.
Almost 21,000 teenagers will take the CAP in Taipei this year. 24 exam centers have been prepared for the event, with 4 special rooms at each center reserved for students with fever symptoms. Invigilators will take students' temperatures as they enter the exam center in carefully spaced groups. Students will be given 2 masks each to wear during the exam. Any students with fever or respiratory symptoms will be directed to the separate exam rooms, which will have a capacity for up to 20 students. Invigilators will wear protective clothing.
Currently, the plan is 4 special rooms per center, each of which can accommodate about 5 students, 4 in each corner and 1 in the center. So the capacity is 20. Students in self-isolation at home or in quarantine will not be able to attend exams. We will use official data to manage this. Students in that situation only will be permitted to attend special extra exam sittings on May 30th and 31st.
Across Taiwan, more than 209,000 teenagers will take the exam. This is the first time in history a second round of CAP sittings has been arranged. The test questions are by National Taiwan Normal University's Research Center for Psychological and Educational Testing, which will produce a second exam booklet of equal difficulty. Officials hope that will mean all students get a fair crack at the test.